Hey, what's up everyone? It is KeenWolfPaw and welcome to my single player world. So recently, I had a bit of a mishap with the world files. I opened up my world in 1.8. I intended to update and keep using that, but I opened it up in 1.7. So all my files got deleted and everything, or not files, but chests got erased. There were a couple chests that did survive, and they are over here. So luckily we had quite a few items that survived the deletion. Pretty nice. So that hopefully that leaves us something to survive with. But yeah, that's the reason I haven't been creating any videos. And yeah, that's no excuse. I know I'm gonna be creating a lot more videos now. I always say that, but I think today we're on top of it. So this episode, I'm not sure what we are going to do. I'm going to think of something and then we'll go and do that. Alright, so the focus of this episode, I think, is going to be on sprucing up the look of the cave here. So we've had a pretty boring and plain look down here for quite a while now. So yeah, I thought we would start building quite a bit more and kind of changing up the design around here to make it look more interesting. So we're gonna have basically no walls. Oops. No walls that are left untouched in this change, and hopefully what we'll be able to do is make it look more interesting. So I've been farming up quite a few resources over the past week or so. So our reserves are pretty good now. And I think what we are going to do now is get to work. Okay, so thinking of ideas, I actually have a really cool idea that I think will solve our problem of the downstairs looking too boring, and it will allow me to build another floating island and make our base look even more awesome. So basically what I want our thing to do is pretty much we have all these places where items will drop to, but nothing will be done with those items. They'll just sit in those hoppers. They won't do anything. Like going down here, we have tons and tons of items that we have no use for, and they're not being sorted through a system or anything. So what I wanted to do was make a kind of water elevator system throughout our base. So I think the item despawn limit is 5 minutes, so as long as the item goes through our base in 5 minutes, then it's worthy venture, and it will be worth pursuing that idea. So these items at these points, they have 5 minutes to be moved throughout my base. Longer than that, and then they'll despawn. So what I think we're gonna do is kind of create a kind of like system throughout our whole base. We'll actually see the items moving throughout our base, and we'll utilize a really cool system that lets you teleport blocks upward or move them upward vertically. Hey, we got a friend here. He doesn't like us. Ouch. Yeah, he does. It's mean. Anyways, this system will allow us to move blocks completely vertically, and I think it would look cool if, you know, we walked down here, we saw items moving through the walls, various items, and then we'll move them vertically up to an island, a floating island, and there we'll have some kind of sorting system floating in the cloud, and I think that will be really awesome. So the water system is by test E37 something, I don't know. I should have researched before. But yeah, this system is going to bring all of our sources together. It's going to make our base look really awesome, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. These pillars are unrelated to it, if you're wondering. It's for my slime farm. I just mapped out these slime chunks around our base. And yeah, we'll get to the first step, which is going to be figuring out how to move items vertically. I'll show you guys how to move items vertically in a creative world, and that's the system we'll be using. And here we have the basic design of what we will be using to move items around our base. So I think this can be shortened. This might be able to be shortened, I'm not quite sure. But basically when we throw items into here, watch what happens. The items get moved vertically and they go up here. I have something configured incorrectly. So no matter how many items we throw, they'll all eventually get thrown up here, I believe. Into the hopper. See, they're all going to the chest. And yeah, that's how we're going to move the items around the base. I just need to check whether we can shorten or lengthen this area here, or if it has to be a certain shape or whatever. But there's no height limit, so we can move it from the top of the bedrock to top of the sky, no problem. It just works. So we'll have probably something like a dropper connected to the chest that has all our items. Something like that. And it will dispense items. They'll get carried up through our base, through like a couple of these, and eventually to a storage island where it will be sorted in the sky. Let's see if it works still. Probably not. There you go. Very delicate system, but it works every time other than that, I believe. So let's head back to the world and get to work on this. Alright, so working towards that goal that we have, we actually need some ice to move the items with. So I think we'll build a quick ice farm. I just need to find an ice biome near our home. And then I need to get a silk touch pick, I believe. Because I think we lost one as of lately. So yeah, we're gonna go do that. And yeah, let's go. Wow, look at this rain. What are you doing, Mojang? This is not correct. Snow and rain do not mix well at all. Blame it on you, Mojang. We are here in the taiga biome, and it's raining. So apparently as of 1.6, it rains in the taiga biome, but luckily I found a workaround. So past the clouds, we actually start to see snow and rain mixed, I guess. I think it's kind of random, but what we can do with this is kind of build a floating island that makes ice for us. We could probably do that, something like that. That'd be pretty cool. We'll probably not do crazy like these two islands. Probably just a flat island or something. Really simple island. And yeah, we're just gonna get a bunch of ice for the project. Alright, so we are way up here in the sky. This is where we are going to be building the ice farm. So actually, if we look at the value for biome, we can see it's taiga here. But when we step back a block, it is plains. So ice will generate here, or ice will generate here, but it won't generate here. So yeah, that's very simple. I just built a path up to here, so we get up to here pretty easily. And yeah, I think we're just gonna build a farm that you actually have to break all the blocks, not an automatic one. We will eventually build an automatic one, probably around here. And I think that'll be really awesome when we get to that eventually. So we are going to start building this. I have a few ideas in mind that we can do. And yeah, let's get to it. We're here at the Riverside Cave, and we are going to do another pick enchant. So let's see what we get. Unbreaking 3. No, thank you. Darn, we can't get Silk Touch. I think we can enchant books. That's more efficient. Yeah. I think. Alright, so I've been thinking really hard about what we are going to be doing with everything here. And you know, I've really put some thought into our resource gathering methods, and I think I don't have a lot of time, to be honest, to you know, use the conventional methods of gathering a bunch of stuff to build everything that we need. So I think that we should adopt a new kind of approach to getting materials and everything. I think we should completely automate everything. So, or at least find a way of getting everything quickly. If I invest a little bit of time and it gives me back a lot of time, I think that will be completely worth it. So yeah, I guess this is gonna be like kind of a messy episode in that sense. And that I think we need to build a lot of stuff, and to build that stuff we need a lot of resources, if that makes sense. So I think we are going to be building a mob farm because we need a lot of XP, and there's a lot of tools I want to get. I think this is our first step to tackling our problems and everything. Now that we don't have any way of gathering a whole bunch of stuff, that becomes a lot more difficult. So first step, tools. So we are going to be building some kind of mob farm. I think we should kind of progress to that. If we tried to build a floating island for every single thing that we made, I think it would take a lot of time, and it wouldn't really be worth it if I could find a way to quickly gather the materials later, if that makes sense. So this is kind of a rant. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun doing everything, finding ways to. Is that sun lined up? Where's the sun? I don't know, but finding ways to be as efficient as possible at collecting stuff. So I think that's the approach we're going to be taking from now on. A lot of changes. The way I create videos will change a lot too, because I'll be doing a lot less farming off camera, and I guess the videos they won't really be exactly boring. They'll just have less building and more the process of building, if that makes sense. And yeah, so I think I'll be able to produce a lot more videos that way too, which is awesome. And yeah, I think this is the way we should go. And this has been a long discussion. We're gonna first start off with building a floating mob farm, and we're not gonna do the normal islands. It's just gonna be a way to get us some resources. So we're gonna make a mob trap, and it's gonna connect to our current system. And then I think we'll build some kind of sorting system with that. So right here, everything will change up a lot, but we'll sort the mobs, sort the drops, and then we can start building the transportation system around our base. I believe that is the way to go. Obviously, when we build it, we'll keep the item transport idea in mind, so it becomes a lot easier to do. So yeah. For that, I think we'll connect it right here. So if we build up straight from here, actually that won't work. So we'll have to connect the system to somewhere along here on the island, but it can't cover over here at all. So I think we'll connect it to here. This looks like a good spot to me. With plenty of room in the air to build the mob system. And for that system, we'll be building a just pretty original system, actually. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so we are here at the iron collection point. So what I plan on doing to make that mob farm is actually collecting a bunch of resources. I don't want to waste too much time just farming a bunch of blocks. So what I think we'll do is we're gonna make a beacon, and we're gonna go about. I did that wrong. So we're gonna go about, I don't know, 500 blocks away from our base, and basically we are going to build a huge mining operation. And I recently watched a video from Etho's lab, and I like what he did with his mining operation. So basically he placed a beacon, and then he mines a bunch of blocks, and then he has a cart on a track, and it just basically goes back and forth, and then he can place his blocks in it, and then it transports the blocks to the surface. And I think we're gonna do something like that to get started. I have we have a way of getting enchanted stuff, so that shouldn't be a problem, and we have a way of getting iron, so we can build a beacon. And I think we need a lot more than that, maybe like 30 more. So we'll have to wait quite a bit. And I guess we'll go play around in the base for a while then. Alright, so playing around in my base, it really got me thinking about something pretty interesting. So I've been getting a bit of lag lately, and basically throughout my whole time I've had my world. And I thought about something interesting. You see this value right over here? Check decay and decayable. So basically, a lot of these leaves are being checked if they can decay, and I guess that's kind of a problem because every single time it's checking, it's wasting memory. Oh, we got a iron golem here, sweet. I guess it's wasting a lot of memory doing that, and that slows down my world, I guess. So maybe we'll do something that I think blocks beside other blocks. It's just the ones in the middle that get checked for decay. So maybe we'll have to make some kind of path down the middle of those. And hopefully that would decrease lag, actually. It's pretty odd. It's like not all the leaves. Anyways. Let's go to the potato farm and get some more potatoes, because we're running low on them. Look at these guys. Hey. We shouldn't be getting XP. Let's go enchant a book, but we don't have any paper or anything. If we wanted to build a haste 2 beacon, which would speed up our mining a lot, we need 164 blocks. That is a lot of blocks. We're not really getting iron that too fast either. Well, that is pretty fast, but not for what we need. So we have 14 out of 164 that we need. I actually think some of our villagers are dead or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that out. Make sure we have the max amount of villagers and fix it if possible. Okay, so I think for the beacon we can also use gold and stuff, so we have gold nuggets from our gold farm to use too, and that will kind of help. It might be a waste, I don't know, but it'll help us get towards our goal. So actually I think we're gonna stand probably around there on this island here, and that will allow the pigmen to spawn more rapidly because we're near it, and that will provide a ton of gold for us and iron. Alright, so I headed on over to the potato farm after checking out the zombie villagers over there. Not zombie villagers, just villagers. And yep, there's tons of them in there. Everything's working correctly. And we are going to do a harvest on our potato farm. Hopefully everything works. Really love this farm. Here it is. Woo! I love it. It's an awesome farm. Look at all those potatoes. Even more. There we go, that's one harvest. We're gonna cook these. I should set up some kind of like furnace area. Actually, we're gonna take a trip to the Nether and check out the Nether forge. Alright, so here we are trying to find some sugarcane, and there's some right by our base, which is awesome. Kind of feels weird going back to the essentials like this, but it's kind of fun. Hey, we need cows to make a book, a few books. See our awesome base from here. That looks cool, the outline. Awesome 1.8 generation, or 1.7 generation. Pretty cool. Wonder how far this extreme hills goes. Not quite sure. But I'm gonna go hunt down a few cows, get some leather for some books. Alright, so I thought I would do an enchant on a book. Let's see what we get. So we can get Unbreaking 3. I think if we do one of these enchantments, it'll reset what we can get. So actually, let's block this off and see if we can get anything better. We'll do power 1. And with our second book, we can get Aqua Affinity. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Aqua Affinity. That's weird. What do we get if we enchant a pick? Unbreaking 3. So I guess we'll just enchant the pick and hope we get something good. Like Silk Touch. Fortune 3. That's not too bad. That'll be a good pick for breaking ores. But not what we wanted. I'll have to wait. Hold up. That only took a level. I thought you had to use 30. Oh, they overhauled enchanting, I remember. So actually, we'll have to change our plan for a mob trap, because I think our current one's pretty good. But we do need blocks. And yep, we'll do that. Let's head over to the Nether, I guess. Alright, so here we are at the Nether forge. Let's check it out. It's looking pretty awesome still. Do we have anything in here? No. I actually haven't made any use of this yet. Let's just cook some stuff, I guess. But yeah, I can't believe that I forgot that it only takes 1 level now. So enchanting is a lot easier than I thought. Just look above us. Wow, that looks awesome. I like what we did with this place. We don't get to use it a lot though. I wonder what this place looks like with maximum render distance. Let's see. Look at this. Pure awesomeness. It's a pretty big Nether fortress. Our frames are not bad at all. Well, anyways, let's away a bit here and collect our potatoes, and then we'll head back. Alright, going for another enchant here. See what we can get here. Look of the sea. Feather falling. Alright, looks like we have a slight blockage in the system here. We have to look into fixing this. Not quite sure what's wrong. Alright, let's see what's wrong. What's the problem? Ouch. I see. See if that fixes it. Alright, so I was once again having problems with the zombies getting stuck here, and just fixed it. I got rid of the roof here. It should be fine. I don't think there's any sunlight, so it's all good. Safe to say that our mob trap works pretty well. We have about 100 zombies here. Should get us quite a few levels to enchant with. I'll go affinity, come on. Give me some good. Wow, so I was just running up these steps here and I just saw this army of little zombies here. They're all focused on the villagers. But like when I walked up I thought I saw like 100 of them. That would have been crazy. But looks like they have a way. So yeah, I think they just spawned overnight. Hey, is this guy gonna hit me? No, he's not. Hey, what's up? I am gonna punch you though. What's he doing? He's drunk. Hey, you shouldn't be drunk. But yeah, I think actually enchanting diamond pickaxes is the best way to get silk touch. So we're gonna be doing that. A couple of those. Let's do that. So let's, oh, we got it. Nice. That's awesome. Wow. What happens if we, I don't want to mess this up. Can we, like this, and then get, yes, okay, let's do it. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch 1. That's an amazing pick. Okay, we didn't need to make so many. But yeah, let's go store this. We finally got Silk Touch. And after like the third try. Alright, so expanding on that idea of the item farm. Or the block farm. So we're actually gonna go head out in one direction pretty far. I'm not sure which way we'll go or how far we'll go yet, but basic idea is that we'll go down to diamond level and we'll mine there, and then underneath us we'll have a system for moving. We'll have a mine cart, move back and forth, and we can put items into it once our inventory is full, and that will get sent to a dropper, and the dropper will send items up vertically to the surface. So if we ever wanted to go get blocks, we just go over there and pick them up. And I think that's gonna be a different episode. This has been a pretty good episode so far, just doing a lot of stuff that I wanted to get done, and we finally did it. We got a Silk Touch Unbreaking efficiency break pick, so that's pretty good. And then we have a Fortune Unbreaking, so that's good for breaking blocks, and I think I have another one of those with efficiency. So we have a couple beacon blocks here, but I think we're just gonna move that way with the beacon blocks. We'll get a smaller beacon, so we can do haste 1. I wanted to get haste 2, but I think that'll take too long. And by setting up our mining operation, we can get a couple iron blocks with that too, like a ton of iron, and that will be very helpful for our operations. And then we'll be able to get some resources to build a whole ton of stuff. Maybe work on the ice farm. Now that we have Silk Touch, we can use ice to make item elevators, a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, we're gonna, I think, wrap this episode up. This has been kind of like an episode to get me back into the game. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, and this has helped me a lot thinking what I want to do. We also have slime chunks over here we're going to be doing eventually. So yeah, thanks for watching. This has been KeenWolfPaw. If you guys want to keep up to date with the latest content, make sure you subscribe. It's the best way to get my videos to you guys. It's one of the only ways, actually. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. This has been KeenWolfPaw. Bye.